Welcome students. In the next part of this lesson, molecular basis of inheritance, I have prepared a written account for your convenience. It is read as DNA. The deoxyribonucleic acid is the master molecule in the living body and is known as the genetic material. This constitutes gene and determines the genotype of the organism. Genes are the units called hereditary units arranged in a linear order on the chromosomal arm, and they are transmitted from parents to the organism. So, in this lesson, we have to study DNA, which forms the basis of inheritance of traits from parents to offsprings. DNA is double helical macromolecule as we see in the diagram. Each strand of DNA double helix is a polynucleotide chain, that is polymer of nucleotide. Nucleotide is a complex molecule constituted of nitrogenous bases adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine, and four different nitrogenous bases. These are the four nitrogenous bases. Pentose sugar of deoxyribose type. Apart from this, two nucleotides are held together by a phosphate group by the phosphodiester bond. Here is a diagram where you can see the structure of pentose sugar. This is the pentose sugar, and here you can see the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, and here it is 5. So these are the 5 different carbon atoms, and the third dash group, third carbon of pentose sugar and the fifth carbon of pentose sugar is attached by a phosphate group that you see here, and each pentose sugar, first carbon of the pentose sugar is attached with the nitrogenous bases, which are 4 different types: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine, and thus a nucleotide and a nucleoside is constituted. If we take this nitrogenous base and the sugar molecule only, it is constituting the nucleotide, and if we take this nitrogenous base, sugar, and phosphate group together, it forms nucleoside. Adenine and guanine are the purine bases, and cytosine and thymine are the pyrimidine bases. Pyrimidine molecule in DNA double helix is equal to the number of purine bases. Because of the base complementarity, feature of nitrogenous bases, if a sequence of nitrogenous bases or a sequence of nucleotide on any strand of DNA double helix is known, one can easily predict the sequence of nucleotides or nitrogenous bases on the other strand. DNA is biologically a significant molecule because of the sequence of nucleotides are in fact in a coded form, or it forms a coded message of genetic information of the organism, and also this is the molecule which has the capacity to replicate itself. Here you can see how the DNA molecule is constituted. These, the left and right, these are the two strands of DNA double helix, and each strand is held together by hydrogen bond. There are 3 hydrogen bonds acting between cytosine and guanine nucleotide, and 2 hydrogen bonds are formed between adenine and thymine nucleotide. From each nitrogenous bases, you can see here the pentose sugar molecule, and the 2 pentose sugar molecule of the adjacent nucleotide are held together by the phosphate bond. So the sugar and phosphate is forming the backbone of the polynucleotide chain, which are outwardly directed, and the nitrogenous bases are inwardly directed in the DNA molecule. That's all in this video. We shall discuss rest of the things in our next video. Thank you.